All right, believe it or not, we're on to deployment, and I have finished deploying before the Ogre player. So that means my blocks are pretty dense. Basically, I have my skink skirmishers flanking. He's countered that on this side by plopping down the lead belchers, which have a mighty 24-inch range, move and shoot. So, guy, no complaints there. I have my huge block of Saurus cavalry here. We'll see if they can stand up against the Mournfangs. So it's kind of like a standoff over here. But the skinks, really, their only saving grace is they're -1 to hit. Next up, I have a giant block of 40 Saurus, 39 to be exact. Got my Engine of the Gods. Now I did place this centrally. This is an enhancer unit. I should fudge this just a tad so he's an inch away. He's an enhancer, so he's going to help these neighboring units. We're playing these as easy hills, water. The trees are decoration and do nothing. These are forests, these little ruins, defined by area terrain. We call them forest flats. And you have another easy hill over here. And these urns, this one, this one, this one, if you're even touching them, the unit gains +1 to their ward save. So what you're imagining here is a whole bunch of these urns just kind of around, like a forest of them, that gives protection to warriors as they move through it. And but other than that, they don't hinder any sort of movement or anything, and that's something we've invented so we can put some nice embellishments on there without them gumming up the game. And that is in the spirit of 8th edition, which has taken terrain and made it into kind of like this easier thing. It's like terrain is kind of your friend now. Terrain gives you something.
The crazy, like...
Right? I don't like rolling on that. Yeah, see, and I think that was one of the things kind of, people found distasteful, but don't use it. So, okay, so let's roll off for first turn. I get a +1 to my roll because I finished deploying first. Ooh. 6, so I can beat him with a 6 or tie with a 5. No, but instead I'm going to roll a 1 and give Mason option to go first or second. What's it going to be, Mason?
That's actually a toughie.
Mason. You should go first. You want to get into close combat. You don't want to wait around.
That's true, but I have outranged on you. I think I'm going to let you go first.
Okay, I'm ready then. All right, Lizardmen, turn 1, top of the first, movement phase. I zipped my skinks over into cover here, so that'll be -2 to shoot them. I'll need that against the lead belchers, not to just get wasted outright. Everything else I just pretty much moved up about 7 inches in a straight line. I mean, you're talking battle lines here, but if you look at how this is lined up, this is the critical item right here. If these guys roll in and roll the flank, I'm all but toast, basically. So they have movement 8. So what I did is I made sure you need a 9 or higher at least on his 3d6. So I'm actually 18 away. 9 or higher on 3d6 is not that. In fact, it's still technically my movement phase. I am going to fudge back. There we go. But likewise, that'll make it hard for me to charge him and get into this juiciness right here. So he does have kind of a little gap, melee-wise, in his line. So if you look how the bulk is lined up, it's this, blam, right? And then his is actually skewed over this way, like that.
Yeah.
So the critical swing is this. What's going to happen over here, and what's going to happen over here? And my problem is I got Mournfangs to the left and to the right.
Yeah.
And those guys are some pretty tough customer. I'm hoping to get some spells off and at least whittle them down. If I just kill 1 or 2 guys, I'll get them down to a manageable level. But 4 Mournfangs, no thanks. That's they're like 7 attacks each.
Yep.
So it's like 28 attacks, pretty high strength, 5 and
Strength
7,
5,
something like that.
Yep.
It's a bad deal.
And
so
they do D3 impact hits too, just to let you know.
Right, so you don't want to be charged by them. That's a problem. So let's go ahead. They have Stomp, but not Thunder Stomp.
They have Stomp, yeah.
Right. All right, so let's do Magic Phase. Here it comes. Looking at an 8, that's a decent score. Looking for channel, I got nothing. And off go the Ogres with their channel. They're sitting on 4 plus nothing. And this could be good for me. Okay, that's it.
You're on.
All right, I'm going to throw 4 at Throne of Vines. And it's cast on a simple 8-up. So quite frankly, I should probably only throw 2 at it. So here it comes. Throne of Vines, looking for an 8. A 5 plus his level 4 is a 9, plus he has focused rumination, which adds a dice. So there's 7, so 11 is my total on Throne of Vines.
All right, what's
And
this do?
that augments the other spells, like the toughness spell becomes +4 toughness instead of +2. And it remains in place, so you can dispel it technically on an 8-up.
Okay.
During your turn.
That's just
nothing
buffing
there?
your units? Yeah, I'll let that one
it does.
go. Go
Okay,
ahead.
great. So Throne of Vines is up. It also helps with dispels.
Oh,
So it means my dispels are ignored on a 2-up. Not dispels. It helps with miscast. If I miscast, I ignore it on a 2-up with this up. So it basically means I can just throw dice willy-nilly.
and you only rolled a
And I
9?
do have Dwellers Below.
man.
11 was my total with that.
Yeah, I'll still let it go. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So Slán has Throne of Vines on him, and I am going to throw it at Dwellers Below, and I have to cast this on a, nope, you know what? I'm going to throw 2 at, so hold on. It'd be 11 plus the extra dice, it's 13. Yeah, I probably won't make Dwellers Below. Can you just stop? All right, next spell is Flesh to Stone. The Slán's casting it. It's an augment spell with range of 24 inches. He's casting it on the cavalry. And I'm just going to do it on an 8-up. This will give him +4 toughness until my next magic phase. And I've just thrown 2 dice at it. Heck, I could throw 1 dice at it and get it on a 4. Yeah. Oh no! Okay, so here's the extra dice. I think I do a half to roll it. Okay, there you go. Well, that was good for me. So it's 4, 11, 15 is the result on that one.
So it's
Flesh to
+1
Stone.
toughness for the cavalry?
+4 toughness on that. That's what they'll have. It's normally 2, but with Throne of Vines, it makes this stronger.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Flesh to Stone is what it is.
And that's just remains in play?
It's not remains in play. It's until my next magic phase.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
can-
it really won't affect
No.
unless you make the charge.
Yeah, have at it.
But I'm hedging my bets over here because that is, quite frankly, these Mournfang cavalry right here, that is a giant problem with all of this thundering.
Yeah,
down.
it's gonna hurt.
I can't, what I want to do is form a better battle line like this way.
Yeah.
So we are going to, I am sitting on 4 dice still, because that was extra dice being rolled. So now, let's do the math. 3.5 is your average result of a dice.
Okay.
So my average result here is 18 with the +4 for level. 14 plus 4
Okay.
is 18. So Dwellers Below on the 24-inch range version is probably not going to, but with the extra dice, there's like a 50% chance
Yeah.
of it getting off. And quite frankly, I don't really need all this other stuff, so I'm going to take a risk.
All right.
I'm going to throw it. So here it comes. Here's Dwellers Below looking for a 21. Mason's still sitting on all his dice. Oh, and there it is, but I have the extra dice, and I have a 6 in here, so I'm thinking 5. 4 or 5 is what I need. Nope, I don't think I got it. There's 10, 15, 19 is my result. I was too shy.
21, right? Yep.
Yeah, I need 21. Yeah, there's
Wah,
no
wah.
way around it. Yeah, oh, if I'd only rolled a 3, I would have had it.
Well, those are
Right.
wasted.
Right? Didn't even need, but I do have a couple of good defenses up here.
Yeah.
So that does make me happy. All right. You guys missed it. He just made a very ogreish noise, like he's ready.
They were grunting,
He's
that's for
ready
sure.
to charge forward. So
No charges.
well, Mason. Okay, so no charges. So you're not going to take a risk over here.
Nope.
Move into my charge range and still kind of be out of yours.
I can outshoot you.
Are you sure?
and I think I can actually outmagic you pretty well with some of the
I
stuff.
doubt that.
The maw?
I doubt that. I doubt it. Well, I have no reason to say that because
Yeah.
I don't have any particular defenses. I just have a level 4.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
So just marching up.
All right,
My
here we
turn's
go.
going to be fairly quick, actually.
Right. So again, this is really the critical item, and Mason's kind of in a bind here. It's like, does he ignore this giant unit and just be like, okay, charge me? Or, you know, we're kind of doing a little dance. Of course, if he just sits there, if he just sat there, then the lead belchers could be like, okay, I'm going to shoot you, I'm going to force you into action. So he's posing questions with these units, and the question is, okay, what are you going to do about this? Wow, I don't have anything really to send against it. If he stays out of the 12-inch blowpipe range, then, you know, what can these guys do? Except maybe move up and then get obliterated. So that is a real toughie. And the pincher is closing. So that is really tough. And basically, I have one more magic phase to do something about it. The question is, can I take the initiative? Answer, probably not. The Stegodons have move 6, possibly 7. I'm pretty sure it's 6, though. And all these ogres, that's 8, 6, 6, 6, 6, 8. And I'm sitting on 6, 6, 4, 4, 7 right here for movement. So I can only count on Mason like maybe miscalculating some charges. But right now, he's really not serious about getting into charge range.
No.
Because if you measure here, I'll bet that's about 15 inches.
Exactly.
And that is not a reliable charge. So he's really saying, all right, well, I'm going to just move up cautiously. Quite frankly, I think Mason should just move up 12, or move one unit up 12. Just pick one. Pick, like these guys. Just thunder them right on up and make them a threat. So what am I going to do? Move this whole giant block out to meet them and then get flanked? Move back, try and make the Stegodon possibly hit them, and then have badness coming out over here. This is really a tough call. And I also have to say I am, well, one, I'm filling up Mason's movement phase with me talking.
It's done. That's what's
But
nice about
I am,
ogres.
yes, it is. And I am, what was I going to say? All right, anyway.
Oh, I'll just let everybody know
Look
what
at
I'm
this
doing.
board that just came in. All right, Ogres, turn 1, magic phase. Can you hold on a second?
Sure.
I have a power. The power is Becalming Cogitation. Nominate one enemy wizard within 24 inches. I nominate your level 4.
Okay.
He discards 6s
Oh,
on
okay.
his spells.
So I can't miscast
You
them?
can't miscast.
Oh, well, hey, I'll take
Technically, you can't
that.
miscast.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at this ogre.
Yeah.
He's looking on the bright side. He's like, oh, me, you guys, lots of
there's
magic.
a cock.
6 and a 2. Yeah, that is really not
Discard
very
it for channeling
favorable.
too?
No,
Okay.
no, it's on casting. Okay, no
No
channeling.
channels.
2 and a 1, 2 and a 1 for each. So I'm sitting on 6. He's sitting on 8. That is really because you do the subtraction, and he's just 2 power dice ahead.
Yep.
Win on ties. Oh, by the way, here's Elise. Look at what she's setting up here. She's setting up a new set of terrain that she's worked so hard on. And you're really doing a super job. We actually spent about an hour this morning, right? Going
We had
over
a
plans.
planning
Oh, we
session,
have
and it was
plans for
hardcore.
major projects.
It's true.
Yeah, it's good. All right. We'll make terrain for food. No, seriously.
Put that on the wall in a frame.
Yeah, that's still the cardboard sign's still floating around. Okay, here we go. He's measuring.
I want to cast the maw because it's a nasty, nasty spell.
I'm ready. You do whatever you got to do. I don't think you can do it, Mason.
Okay.
Okay, you ready to cast something?
Well, yeah, since you tried casting a level 21 spell.
I'm ready.
Same thing.
It's the Great Maw. I don't even know
Maw.
what this does.
Okay,
Is
so
this
I'll read it to
initiative
you.
test or die?
Initiative test, or you take, you're going to take wounds no matter what.
Okay, I'm ready.
If it hits. It's a template that scatters, so I
Oh,
have to
okay,
roll a
great.
hit too.
Yeah, a lot of
Um,
different factors.
It's going to be strength 3. If
Okay.
you pass your tests, if you fail your test, it's strength 7 d6 wounds.
Okay,
And that's the large template is what I'm going for.
okay. For every model in the unit? Or just
That's what
under
I was
the
going-
template?
Everything under the template.
Okay, great. I'm
All
ready.
right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll as many dice as I can at it.
Which
pretty
is
much.
6. 6 out of the 8 are going for Great Maw. I'm
Yep.
ready.
And I can't miscast.
I'm ready.
I like that.
Okay.
I need a 21 to
Can't
get
miss,
this.
but you discount 6s.
Oh, that's not going to go off at all then.
Yeah. Now, just to point out here, this is 9,
Yep.
plus 6 is 15. So you actually missed it by 2, just like me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mason. Okay, great.
That was a
But
lot once.
Becalming Cogitation is a must.
Yep.
Lizardmen have some nasty magic phase stuff going on.
So he can't cast anymore because he failed to cast a spell. I do have a butcher though that has some pretty nasty stuff.
And he's still sitting on 2 dice.
Yep.
So it could be that not all is lost.
Try and cast Spirit Leech.
Okay, on a
Under
what
slam.
or more? I'm ready, go ahead.
It's a 10
And
plus.
by the way, I believe you can see him because he's floating.
Oh, this says
above.
anyone within a certain 24
Okay, great.
inches.
I'm ready.
Which
24,
Bump it up to the
24
10.
easy. Yeah, we're probably 18 inches
Yeah.
away. Okay, so you're looking for a 10?
this is 10 plus, it says.
Okay, he's looking for an 8. I'm probably gonna
Oh, I
blow
got
it up.
that.
That's a 10. Okay, do you have any other spells that you can cast this turn?
Just a bounce spell, but yeah, I don't have any dice to cast.
Yeah, you don't have any dice. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw all 6 against it and blow that up
Wow.
horribly.
Can roll a bunch of
Well,
ones.
that was it. That was it.
All right, shooting phase.
Hold on a second, Mason. Look at this stuff that Elise is putting out. Oh my gosh, that is really, really convincing. Oh, this is going to be so
being happy.
fun. That is going to be so fun to play on. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Wow. So didn't you say you were the only one of your classmates using your degree in your profession?
I don't know if I'm the only one,
Right.
but I am using my degree.
And I think that's great. Congratulations.
great,
I
too.
think it shows a lot of stamina to get through college. So.
Whatever,
good.
I saw your last
Good
YouTube
for
video
you.
about college.
Yeah, well, I realized that, you can't make absolutist statements and say blanket all of humanity with that,
You
So
think it gets you into trouble.
I just, I don't want it to be more than I would hope that young people would think twice. Look before you leap.
A lot of
And I'd
that.
say that might be some good advice. Anyway, but yeah, go ahead. Look at those
Alright.
shingle.
Yeah, I got
things
one more
there.
piece I'm going to bring
This is actually Rin. Rin constructed this rooftop
Yeah, this was kind
there,
of a
which
joint
was nice, right? So, oh, and look at this. Here's this blown up walker from Dust Warfare. So fantastic. All right, let's roll. Enough of that. Enough awesome terrain. Be gone with you and your amazing terrain.
I did have a question. So
Okay, I'm ready.
Can these guys visibly see these?
It's true line of sight.
Okay,
Now,
so this
so
is
you got to
actually
actually
counts.
get down and
Okay.
look at whatever it is.
Okay. Well,
I have no objections, though. You want to shoot at those guys? Go
let's see.
for it. Well, because they're toughness 8.
oh, that's right. I forgot
Right,
about
they're
that.
toughness plus 4.
That's just those
So
guys?
I'm all for it.
Okay. They'll go ahead and shoot. Is that a Stegodon or is that one?
They're both stegodons. This
The
has a
one's the
level
ancient,
2
right?
skink priest on
Okay.
it. So yeah, you probably want to kill this one because this one has the powers too.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and shoot
So
all four
there
of
you
those
go.
guys.
Okay, I'm ready.
So,
So this is the number of shots. You roll a
So
d6 per lead belcher. And
Yep.
by the way, lead belchers are
So much
crazy
better
now.
now.
12.
yep.
All right, so they're ballistic skill 3, and they moved, so they're at a 5 up.
They don't suffer from moving and shooting with lead.
Oh, they
launcher
don't.
gun. Yeah.
But
It's
but
just
long
distance.
range. Okay, so you're looking at 5s then?
Yep.
Okay,
But do you get
great.
+1 for large target anymore, or is that gone?
No, you just hold on. Okay, so no cover for large targets. So here we've got our lead belchers shooting at our Stegodon Ancient. He's looking for 5s, and here goes the roll. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, that is
pretty good.
great. That should have been only 3 hits, by the way. No, 4 hits. 4 hits would have been average. He comes out looking good with 5.
They're only strength 4 though.
And here we go. Toughness is 6,
Yep.
so we're looking for 6s to wound.
2.
Oh, look at that. You are a dog. A dirty dog for rolling 2 6s. So here it comes. I got a 3 up
-2.
scaly skin. -2. So I'm looking for 5s. And then the ward save. So there's 1. Ward save, come on.
No.
There it is.
No.
All right, in the corner pocket.
All right, we'll go ahead and shoot those skinks since those guys are ridiculous
Okay,
toughness.
I'm ready. It's -2 for cover and skirmishers. I'm sorry, are you interrupting me right now? Can't you see?
World, everyone who's watching.
Can't you see that these 5,000 people want to watch this battle report? Like, oh, we got to look at this world-class terrain that's so awesome. And Elise, who's so cheerful. What a drag. All right, go ahead, I
Phil,
guess.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm going to touch this up on Monday on the sides.
Oh,
and
no,
there's
that's-
also
that's
3
fine.
tiny pieces
That's
that
fine.
are
And you're
done.
you're covering the little flaw. I warned you about this.
know,
So
I'm
when you
not sure.
texture a thing, you got to be careful that there's these little
It looks
pieces.
so cool, but it's
It
so
looks so
not
cool, but when you actually play on it, they just get knocked off. So you really do have to come in and pre-knock off those items.
I did until my hands were scratched
Did you
up.
do it with your
I
hand?
did it with my hand. I was just like.
Oh my
until it
gosh,
hurt.
no wonder. I thought you were
My
going to get
blood
the...
is in this terrain.
No, oh, that's gross.
Okay, not literally,
That's
but
gross. Yeah,
figuratively.
part of my skin. She really puts herself into her work.
There you go.
Blood
This
and
is a part of
skin,
me.
and there's probably hair in there too. Oh, that's gross. I could put voodoo pins in this board, and Elise would suffer pangs. So yeah, I thought you were gonna get that scratchy like metal bristle
thought it
brush
was
and
too
like just
much.
give it.
It would, like,
Yeah,
take
it
off
might have been right.
So, I just
So, well, that's the trick. Where's
That's
that,
life.
where's that happy medium? But yeah, we will have to see, like, look at this one right
Yeah,
here.
that's gonna pop up.
You'll have to.
Oh,
Yep, see, it came off. But look at that, you did it so well, the black actually got under the thing. Oh, and that's a trick, by the way. We're going to give you a trick of the trade. So it was all worth it, which is you mix the gravel with the black paint.
which is what I did.
Yeah, you actually, yeah, no, I saw you doing
Oh,
that.
I
I learned something.
Sean, I did that.
Yeah, and that's why that didn't leave a mark just now, is because it wasn't glued on. She actually painted the slag on
That
there.
tip's from James. He's brilliant, and he's
Yeah.
helped me a lot with terrain.
But see,
so.
now it's your thing.
But now it's my
It's your
tip.
thing. And
I own
Elise,
it.
Elise is actually coming up quick on making terrain better than I would have made it. I'd say in painting and execution, I probably couldn't have painted these this well. Because you got a lot of subtle colors in here, and it's really blended. Well, it's really
That's a
it's
huge
really a
compliment.
neat, it's really a neat set. Yeah, but your placement and narrative quality still really sucks.
Did you hear me? I was like, Mason, tell
I'm
me how
kidding,
to
I don't
do
mean
this.
that. Right? Okay, off we go.
Okay,
Back to the
no
bat
more
rep.
directions.
Okay, let's make sure she actually leaves this time.
She's gone.
All right,
James
that's
is coaching
great.
me, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in kibitzing. Brig and I were talking about this at lunch today.
Oh, yeah? Didn't like
Yeah, we went out. We tried to get someone to come along with us. Oh, no, just me and Brig. And so he started making some conversation, but I didn't know anything about it. He's like, well, I tried, Sean, so I guess we'll just sit here and be quiet. I'm like, oh, no, don't sit here and be quiet. Let's talk about something I'm interested in. No, but seriously, we were talking about games. It's like, well, do you play to win, or that you, or do you, like me, I'm kind of a pushover. I play for narrative quality.
Yeah.
If both people had a good time, then I consider that a win
I think
for
so
me.
too, for sure.
So
I agree.
anyway, go ahead.
My turn's actually over. I'm going to forego shooting because they can only shoot every other turn, so I'm going to save that.
Oh, really?
For better
I did not
circumstance.
know
That's
that.
the bad thing about
Oh,
that.
goodness gracious me.
Yeah.
All right, well, and I just want to give you a little preview of turn 2.
Yeah.
Is these bad girls over here, they're going to have to get aggressive. So I am actually going to try and make this charge.
Ooh, yeah?
Should we roll it right now? Because this will be up tonight. No, I'm going to leave suspense.
that's a good- that's
So
a good
suspense
stopping point.
is, top of the Lizardmen turn 2.
Yeah.
This is a charge happening. Can we measure that right now? It should be
Oh, sure.
18 inches,
So everybody will know.
if I did it right. Yep,
17
that's right.
actually, because I moved
17?
up a little bit.
Oh,
just
you
to
did?
impress you. I was
Oh,
like, I dare
okay.
you.
No, you're toast now. You lost the
I
game
lost, yeah.
doing that. Because my move is 7, so I need a 10 on Swift Stride, which is, no, that's probably only 60% chance of doing it. But I still got my +4 toughness. No, I don't.
not
Because it'll be gone my magic phase, and unless I get it back up again, I am, in a really bad way. Oh, wow. Do I take the risk? Yeah, I have to. I have to. And
if you
that's
don't,
how the game is
I'm
played.
gonna, 'cause
That's
I'm
right.
risking.
Because he's closing in.
Yep.
This Stegodon cannot hold this flank against these guys. And I can't, unless I readjust in a defensive position here, I can't defend against, I have to take the first move. And this is everything. If I break those guys and get in here, now at least I've evened the odds in a way. But see, the other thing to consider is that my guys are, if you look at the points, that's what should be in your mind. You should look at that and go, that's that many points, that many points, that many
I
points.
know most of your points are right there.
Yeah, you'd think that. It's actually here.
Those guys, really?
Yeah, this is probably 900 points with the hero in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 600 for all of that cavalry. Well, and think of the impact of that. They're 6 wide.
Well, how many points are those 3 units together? They're added?
The Saurus warriors get 2 attacks each.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm sitting on quite a few attacks. And your guys are toughness 4, right? The Mornfangs are
save.
toughness 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2-up save is what's going to save
And a
them,
6-up
literally.
parry, which is nice.
Yeah,
So they
well,
won't think cavalry
yeah, I
do
should
that.
really go home and do the math on that tonight,
Start rolling dice. Like, all
right?
right.
It was all on purpose. Oh, yeah, sorry, I guess we got to go. I think my mother's calling me.
That's how
All
he
right,
does
thanks
it.
a lot, Mason. We'll
Yeah.
get to you guys tomorrow.